In this video, I'm going to show you how to make a really simple end credit scene for your YouTube videos for church. Hey guys, this is AJ the CEO. If this is your first time stopping by the channel, thanks for stopping by. And on this channel, we focus on tips, training, strategies, reviews, and builds to help modernize your media ministry. So if you're new here, consider subscribing. Now, you could just at the end of your YouTube videos, just pop up the subscribe over here and 2 other video suggestions, playlists, or anything like that. But what we want to do is just put something together so we can at least communicate what's going on and just add a little bit more professionalism to what we're doing. So that's what we do. So I'm gonna do this all in Canva, so it's completely free and you can use it on any video editor that you want. So let's go ahead and cut over to the computer. Alrighty, we're here in Canva. So what we're gonna do, and it doesn't really hurt, you can set this at any resolution that you want. So I always do it at 1920 by 1080. I don't know why I stuttered on that, but anyway, we can just do a desktop wallpaper because that's already at the resolution that we want to do. All right, so we got a blank canvas here, so we can do this in any way we want to. You can put a picture in the background, you can do whatever. So if you're gonna do it for a church, you could do motion, you could do a whole bunch of stuff, but this one we can't do with motion. We're just gonna do still images. So I'm gonna change this to the color that we normally use. So I'm gonna do this. And so the idea is I want to put enough information about what is going on at my church so people know. So what I'm also gonna do is I'm gonna put a subscribe on this side. And then I'm gonna have a video here, another video here, placeholder there. So let's go in here. We're gonna do elements. And I use a rectangle, which I've used before. And what I'm gonna do is stretch this out for the entirety of this. And you could do this with a line if you wanted to. It's up to you. And actually, let's do it with a line. So we'll just do a line. I'm just gonna do a solid line. It almost looks exactly what I was already making. So I want this to be in the exact center of what I am working with here, so we can split this aside. Now I'm gonna duplicate this and then I'm gonna rotate this. All right, so I want to be, if we move it, you can see this little line here that shows where I'm in the center. So I'm gonna give it just a little bit more space. I'm gonna slide it over to about that center. Let's slide over just a little bit. All right, so now we know that's the middle. So I'm gonna come back to this other line and then I'm gonna move this up out of here. So real simple, you see this is the placeholder for the top video and this is for the bottom. So let's grab some text. And when you're doing your end cards on YouTube, you have multiple options, but there are only 2 types of videos. Well, excuse me, there's 3. You can put, one selection is what's best for the user. Let YouTube pick what is the suggestion that will go in one of the places, which I always like to use. Then there's another one where you can say the most recent uploaded video. I mean, that can work, but then sometimes I've seen it when you do that, it recommends the exact same video that you might have already seen, or, you know, so it's up to you to do that. And then the third option is for you to manually pick something. So I'm gonna suggest this is kind of like the, I'm gonna go with the best view for letting YouTube pick somebody, and then the other one I'm gonna manually pick. So I'm gonna say, take this text and you can put it in whatever font you want, no big deal. I'm just gonna say, check out other videos. All right, and let's center that. And then you can play with the font. Make that bold there. And I'm gonna put it right here because the video is gonna sit on top of here. Now I'm gonna take the same font and text that we already did. I'm just gonna duplicate that. And now I'm gonna move this to the top and try and center it in this one. So now this is going to be a hand-picked video, and just do watch this next. You know, this is a suggestion. So say if we're doing a series of videos, this could be the exact next one you want them to go to stay in the series. All right, and then let's duplicate this one more time. I'm gonna try and center this right here, and in all caps we're gonna do like, subscribe, and share. All right, so by me putting this here, we're gonna put our logo right under here, our big subscribe button that we're gonna have an option of doing. We're gonna drop this here, and then you can always put some more information here if you want to. Let's just duplicate this. Now, honestly, I would really suggest that you put different fonts, but I'm just doing this for time, make this go easier. And then I would just say, well, obviously you want to say, thanks for watching. And then we'll do prototype church, you know, something like that. And let's change this. Let's do that one more time. I'm gonna duplicate that. We're gonna make this a bigger font, like I just said. Thanks for watching. Let's crank that up some. And actually, I might actually put this in a different font. All right, so I'm gonna slide this down here. Put this thank you right there. And honestly, now that I'm seeing this, I might want to change the color a little bit. So let's put the same color here. Look, it went invisible. And then I'm gonna go back and let's do that element again. So we had the rectangle. Let's drag this here. And for the giggles, I'm just gonna make it white. You can always do this any color that you want. What I'm gonna do is now move this backwards. All right, so there. So now it's a contrast, easy to see where the videos are. Here's your stuff here, boom, 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 and there you go. And now you just drop your logo and all this other stuff, and you can always change this. So let me export this. Now, again, this is meant to be, you add this physically to the end of your video before you upload it. So when you upload a video, when you go to your end card, the last 20 seconds is where your end card works. Make this last for 20 seconds at the end of your video. And then when you upload the video, now you'll have a place to put all that stuff. All right, I'm here in DaVinci Resolve, but again, this will work no matter whatever editor that you're using. So I have our end card that we made here. And then I just grab the video. Let's go over here to our timeline. Say we're finished editing our masterpiece here. And yet I'm definitely gonna have to loop this because it's not even 20 seconds. So let's loop this out here again. So we need to get the last 20 seconds of our video to use the end cards inside of YouTube. So what I like to do, I mean, you can come here and then, hey, what's 20 seconds after this, and just go to right there to 20 if you want to. So it's kind of perfect, it works out to 20 seconds. So anyway, so that will be here, but what I like to do sometimes is just get a solid color or an image. It can work either way. And actually, let's just use the image that we just had. So we got this here. All right, so by default, this does for 5 seconds. And then I'll just stretch this out until it gets to 20. All right, so what would happen here is when it hits here, that's our end. That will last 20 seconds. So you can fade into this or whatever, and that's it. That's just how it ends the video. Now you could put music, kind of like how I do when I add mine. I let music keep going on for 20 seconds. You could do something fancy like what I do is shrink our video, and our main video is right here, and I put the subscribe on top of it. later. You know, you can do whatever. So let me go ahead and make this. That's how simple this was, just to add this on. And now I'm gonna upload this and then show you how to do the end cards inside of YouTube. All right, so here's the sample that I uploaded. We're gonna go to our end card here. So as you can see, the last 20 seconds, and that's where it places this. So let's see if all our stuff fits. So we're gonna come in here, add an element. We're gonna add our subscribe. And place this close to the center there. And then we have another element of our videos. Come in here to create. And here's your 3 options. Your most recent upload, best for viewer, allow YouTube to select it, or you choose a video or playlist. So we're gonna do best for viewer. This is the one that YouTube makes. And this is the one where it says we're gonna check out other videos. So that's where I'm gonna put this here. And as you can see, we're right inside the window of, we can't go any lower, so that's where our text is. And actually I want to move it over so that our text here is centered here. All right, so that's going to go here. Now we're going to add another element, and this is going to be, say, one that we hand pick. So I'll come in here and I'll just say, hey, I want to do my thank you video as the one I hand pick. And then now, and again, you saw this because you can't layer stuff on top of each other. All right, so I'm just gonna put this here, and boom. Now you can always offset that just a little, just to make it different. Or if you're kind of like, I need to have everything lined up, you can always link in there. You see these blue lines that's telling you how to keep it lined up. Hit save, and now you can hit this little preview here, and then shows you what everything looks like. Very simple. So I hope that helps, and like I said, I'll leave a link to that exact file if you wanted to use that. I don't know if you would want to keep that color or not, but you could always put any type of background that you want, anything like that. So anyway, really simple. That can spruce up and make your live streams or your videos here on YouTube look a little bit better, especially if your church is posting anything on YouTube. So if you like this type of content, I would appreciate a like, consider subscribing, and hit that bell. That way you get notified when we come out with other videos to help modernize your media ministry. This is AJ, and we will see you on the next video later.